Jaya Ganesha Pahimam Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Rakshamam Jaya Ganesha Jaya Ganesha Jaya Ganesha Pahimam Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Rakshamam Jaya Ganesha Jaya Ganesha Jaya Ganesha Pahimam Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Rakshamam Sharavana Bhava Sharavana Bhava Sharavana Bhava Pahimam Subramanya 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 Rakshamam Sharavana Bhava Sharavana Bhava Sharavana Bhava Pahimam Subramanya 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 Rakshamam Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Pahimam Shri Saraswati Shri Saraswati Shri Saraswati Rakshamam Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Pahimam Shri Saraswati Shri Saraswati Shri Saraswati Rakshamam Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Pahimam Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati Rakshamam. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati Rakshamam. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hari Guru Ram. Jagat Guru Param Guru Sat Guru Sham. Jaya Guru Shiva Guru Hari Guru Ram. Jagat Guru Param Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om Adi Guru Advaita Guru Ananda Guru Om Chit Guru Chit Gana Guru Chinmaya Guru Sivananda, 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 Satgurudeva.
Sivananda, 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 Satgurudeva.
Vishnudevananda, 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 Sri Gurunatha.
Vishnudevananda, 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 Shri Gurunatha.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya,
Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Bhagavate Satgurunathaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Sivanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Satgurunathaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Gurunathaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnudevanandaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Gurunathaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye. Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye.
Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye. Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye.
Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Rama Priyaye Namah.
Om Namo Bhagavate Agastya Munaye. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Rama Priyaye Namaha.
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Om
Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Sri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
Anjaneya 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 Pahima Hanumanta 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 Rakshama
Anjaneya 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 Pahima Hanumanta 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 Rakshama.
Anjaneya 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 Pahimam Hanumanta 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 Rakshama
Anjaneya 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 Pahima Hanumanta 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 Rakshama.
Dattatreya 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 Pahimam Datta Guru Datta Guru Datta Guru Rakshamam
Dattatreya 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 Pahima Datta Guru Datta Guru Datta Guru Rakshama.
Dattatreya 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 Pahimam Datta Guru Datta Guru Datta Guru Rakshamam
Dattatreya 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 Pahima Datta Guru Datta Guru Datta Guru Rakshama.
Shankaracharya 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 Pahimam Dvaita Guru Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Rakshamam
Shankaracharya 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 Pahima Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Rakshama.
Shankaracharya 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 Pahimam Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Rakshamam
Shankaracharya 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 Pahima Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Advaita Guru Rakshama.
Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Shri Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum Shri
Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Shri Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Shri
Krishna Vande absolute bliss I am.
I am bliss, I am bliss, bliss absolute, bliss I am.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Okay, we continue with Mangala.
Is the number 29? Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. 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 Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mama. Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanam 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 Mama. Shri Gurudev's feet are my only refuge. 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 Shri Gurudev's feet Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao
Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanam Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanam Mamao
Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Govinda Hare Murare Kenata Narayana Vasudeva Hey
Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Kenata Narayana Vasudeva
Kenata Narayana Vasudeva Kenata Narayana Vasudeva Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao
Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanam Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanam Mamao
Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Gurudeva Gurunatha Sharanat Mamao Shri Krishna Go
page 9, chant number 57. Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Gangadhar Har Kailashavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailashavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shankara Shamba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Gangadhar Har Kailashavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailashavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Gangadhar Har Kailasavasa,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Pahi Mam Parvati Ramana,
Shambho Mahadeva Chandrachuda,
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 Shankara Samba Sada Shiva,
Shankara Samba Sada Shiva.
Page 615. देव देव शिवानन्द दीन बन्धु पाहि माम्
Deva
देव
Deva
शिवानन्द दीन बन्धु पाहि माम् चन्द्रवदन मन्दहास प्रेम रूप रक्ष माम्
चन्द्रवदन मन्दहास प्रेम रूप रक्ष माम्,
देव देव शिवानन्द दीन बन्धु पाहि माम्
देव देव शिवानन्द दीन बन्धु पाहि माम्,
चन्द्रवदन मन्दहास प्रेम रूप रक्ष माम्
चन्द्रवदन मन्दहास प्रेम रूप रक्ष माम्,
मधुर गीत गान लोल ज्ञान रूप पाहि माम्
Madhura Gita Gana Lola
स्वामीनाथ पाहि माम्
भक्तलोकहृदयवास स्वामीनाथ पाहि माम्
चित्तस्वरूप चिदानन्द नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम्
चित्स्वरूप चिदानन्द नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम्
चित्तस्वरूप चिदानन्द नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम्
चित्स्वरूप चिदानन्द नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम्
देव देव शिवानन्द दीनबन्धु पाहि 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 माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द नमः शिवाय रक्ष माम् सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे पाहि माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे पाहि माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे पाहि माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे पाहि माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे पाहि 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 माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
सद्गुरुदे शिवानन्द सद्गुरुदे रक्ष माम्
Just have a few moments silence with the eyes closed. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bolo Sadguru Sivananda Maharaj ki Jai. Sri Vishnu Devananda Maharaj ki Jai. Om Tat Sat. Om Namah Shivaya. Good evening. Welcome to everybody. So not only in the ashram, but we have some people online, I hope. Do we know how many people we have online? It's always, I think 24, isn't it? That's always auspicious number. It seems to be 24. So welcome to whoever's online. So We seem to be in the middle of our monsoon season here in Nayadam, Kerala. Buckets of rain are falling down every once in a while. It's one of those miracles of nature, actually, when you really think about it, how amazing it is to consider there's so much water up in the sky floating around, and then once in a while it all falls down. So incredible, really, that you can't imagine it could put so much water in the sky, right? Isn't that a miracle of nature? How the sky can support so much water, and it can't support a jumbo jet. But water, tons of water can sit in the sky. And then once in a while it'll all just fall down. So it's one of those great wonders of nature. Anyway, we'll read a message here from Swami Sivananda. One of his letters. So this is the beginning of a new section. If you can make out his portrait. It's called Adhyaya 12, Wisdom Light. I'm just reading the letter. Friends, moksha is freedom from births and deaths. It is the attainment of eternal bliss. It has neither space nor time in itself, nor is there in it any state, external or internal. You are born to attain moksha, or the final emancipation. Moksha is your goal. Kill this little I, or egoism, through inquiry of who am I. You will attain moksha and shine as the emperor of this world. May you attain moksha in this very birth. Om Tat Sat, Sivananda. So as always, Swami Sivananda is very straightforward, simple and direct to the point, reminding us really what's the ultimate purpose of this birth, that this birth is a means to something greater, and is what is called moksha. And it's well accepted and respected in the traditional, you could say, Hindu culture, the 4 goals of life. I'm sure you've heard of it: kama, artha, dharma and moksha. So kama means, actually we should start with artha. Artha is finding security in life. As we were talking about Raja Yoga, being steady and comfortable. So generally we need some level of security to be steady and comfortable. And then from there, once we have that basic security, we want to also enjoy the life. So a certain amount of appreciation and enjoyment of life is there. And then, and this should also lead us to dharma. Dharma means to go through life in a righteous way and not finding security or pleasure at the expense of other people's, at the expense of other beings. In other words, not only people, but also we can say the whole environment, that we're not exploiting or causing pain or suffering in our quest for security and enjoyment. But that's ultimately not the purpose of the life. As we said, the purpose of real life is not just to be here for the sake of pleasure or great security. Actually, the ultimate purpose is to be free from these kind of limitations. And that's a big question. What is freedom, right? So that is a big open-ended question. What is freedom? So let's read once again from what Swami Sivananda says, and maybe it will become more clear. Moksha is freedom from births and deaths. Okay. It is the attainment of eternal bliss. It has neither space nor time in itself. nor is there in it any state, external or internal. You are born to attain moksha, or the final emancipation. Moksha is your goal. Kill this little I, or egoism, through inquiry of who am I. You will attain moksha and shine as the emperor of this world. You will attain moksha in this very, may you attain moksha in this very birth. Om Tat Sat, Sivananda. So he mentions a number of points here. You need to be free from cycle of births and deaths, reincarnation. And then if you think about reincarnation, then of course you have to also consider time and space. Because basically reincarnation is a sequence of events in time and space, from one birth to the next birth. And of course we have to come in a manifested form. So we come into a particular form, what we call, my life. So it's defined by a certain state, internal and external. We're in a certain body and mind and a certain situation in life. So these are all boundaries. These are all limitations. And what is causing all of this? What is dragging us, or what is holding us to reincarnation, to come and manifest in one or another body-mind complex? Why are we in this situation? What are we doing here? Why are we here? Why do we want to stay here? Does anybody want to leave? Anybody wants to commit suicide? Anybody? No. If we have the option, you can leave this body and mind right now. How many of us would be ready to take it? Nobody. So why do we stick around? Why did we want to come here? Somebody's saying something? Yes, Krishna? So that's what's keeping us here. So, which is the result of karmas, the sense of incompleteness. Or maybe we could say the other way. The karmas are a result of our sense of incompleteness. Yes, you're right, of course. We are all wanting to find what is going to give us completeness. We can just simply say we're all looking for happiness, actually. So that happiness is really a reflection of a sense of completeness, that we are fulfilled. We'll only really find sustainable happiness when we have a feeling that we are fulfilled, that we don't need anything else to fulfill me. But the fact is, we don't have that sense of fulfillment. We always think we want something else. We need to do something, or experience something, or prove something, or be somewhere, isn't it? And that basically means reincarnation. Even at the end of our life, we don't feel we've done everything we want to do. We don't feel we've achieved everything, or we don't think we have everything that there is to have. So there, even in the back of our mind, even if we're not conscious of it, we are having a little desire. Oh yes, I still want that. I would still have liked to have done that. I would still like to experience this or that. And so yeah, there's desire. Basically, there's desire for completeness. And so where does the next question come? Where does that desire come from? Where do our desires come from? From ego, yes, okay. That basically means we have a sense that I desire. There's a feeling something is desiring, that is what we call I. I who I think I am. So I desire something. If there was no I, could you have a desire without I? Can you imagine desire without a sense of I? Can't really have desire without identifying it with something, something must desire. If there's no something, there's no such thing as a desire. So there has to be an anchor to desire, and that anchor is the I. So that brings us a little more closer to the problem. What is this I then? What is the ego? Anyone like to give a short answer, not PhD thesis? It's just a few lines. What is I? I is everything we think we are, right? Everything we think we are and everything that we think is related to us is also part of our ego. We say ego can be summarized in two words that we use. I and mine. Whatever I think I am and whatever I think is related to me. These more or less cover our ego world. So this I and mine, of course, is not infinite. I and mine generally, will describe a certain space or things in that space. Generally, I and mine doesn't cover the whole universe. It can be very limited sometimes, just to me sometimes, and sometimes it will include a few people, others, or usually include our family, our friends, our colleagues, maybe even our society. Maybe if we're really broad-minded, we might even cover humanity. We might see the whole of humanity as my humanity. But that's usually stretching it. Most people, we don't go that far. Those people over there and these people over here, and we're different and we have a different life, and that's not my people. These are some other people somewhere else. So that's usually the limit of our ego. So that's the ego, basically, whatever you think you identify as you or what is related to you. And that is obviously very limited. And so where does this ego come from? Mind, yes. The ego is a creation of the mind. Can you explain that? Can we give a mic, because people online won't hear you? You should be taking care of this, Deepak. If somebody's going to speak, you need to be ready with a mic. No, this time. Here, now is the reality, not next time.
Hello.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, this was actually once told to me by a teacher, wherein he was like, "What are you?" So I used to identify myself as me. So me minus mind is the actual me. It's basically, if I remove ego of who I think I am, then I'll be able to find my true self.
Can you repeat that once again for me?
So it's just, me is what I think I am.
Right.
If I remove the mind from it or the ego from it, then I'll be able to find or identify the actual me.
Okay, if you remove your mind or the thoughts of
Yeah,
what you,
or the ego, or
ego.
or what I think I am.
The concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely, I think you're right. So actually, from the yogic psychology point of view, we say the ego is a creation of the mind, and it's specifically a creation of our intellect. Actually, the ego is quite a sophisticated creation, no doubt, and essentially it's a product of the intellect. We say through our intellect we have a lot of discrimination, we have a lot of analysis, we have a lot of comparing and analysis of what life is about. And out of that discrimination we are able to create some kind of discrimination, what is me and what is not me, by comparing this body, this mind with other bodies and other minds, this culture, this education, this sex, this whatever that I see as mine and what I don't see in others. It's okay, we're using a mic now, so it's okay. But do we have a camera on the lady? Yeah, good. So in our intelligence, we have developed a strong sense of our own individuality and identity. This is not a good thing, it's not a bad thing. It's just a phenomena. As a human being, we have this phenomena which is more than other animals can claim. And its upside is that it gives us a lot of freedom. It gives us a sense of independence and free thought. On the downside, it also limits us if we don't apply it judiciously. It can give us a sense of isolation and, as we said, lack of fulfillment, because naturally we are always discriminating, comparing us with others, and we always tend to think most other people are having better than me, there are people who have more than me, and so on. So we always think we are incomplete. So we also have a sense of deficiency that also comes out of this ego sense. So as someone was saying today in the lecture, there's a good side and there's a downside to the ego. The upside is that it can lead us towards liberation. It can lead us, through the proper use of intellect, to recognize that I am not limited to this body and this mind and this culture and this whatever we like to define ourselves by. But the downside, of course, is that the ego can also be very insecure and does want to have a sense of identity, and therefore we do have a strong sense of I and mine to give us a sense of our reality. But at the end of the day, the ego is really a phantom. There is nothing ultimately that you can say what your ego is. It's just a collection of ideas, right? It's a collection of ideas that we create through our life. And it's also evolving. As we grow, a sense of who we are also changes. So it's really not an absolute reality, it's a psychological creation. And that creation, we say, comes out of our ignorance. It reflects our ignorance about our absolute nature, which is beyond the mind, as you say. If you can get the mind out of the way, then you'll recognize yourself as you are, not as you think you are, right? So this mind is, the ego is basically just a reflection of what we think we are rather than what we are. So just to finish with what Swami Sivananda is saying, you are born to attain moksha, or the final emancipation. Moksha is your goal. Kill this little I, or egoism, through inquiry of who am I. You will attain moksha and shine as an emperor of this world. May you attain moksha in this very birth. Om Tat Sat, Sivananda. Okay, so this moksha is really to go beyond that ego. And that basically means go beyond your ignorance, our ignorance of what we are. So, Om Tat Sat. Thank you. So we'll conclude here. I think we've extended our satsang a bit. We'll finish with the final prayers and the Aarti. So you're welcome to join in as well at home if you are there. You have hopefully you have a soft copy of the chant book. We're on page 16 of the English chant book. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam urvarukame bandhanat mrityo mukshiyamamritad. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam urvarukame bandhanat mrityo mukshiyamamritad. Om Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivadanam urvarukame bandhanat mrityo mukshiyamamritad. Om Sarvesham Swastia Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashid Dukhabha Bhavet Asato Ma Satkamaya Tamaso Ma Jyoti Gamaya Mrityo Ma Mritam Gamaya Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Universal prayer. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Thou art indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, anger, greed, hatred and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Bolo Sadguru Sivananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaj Ki Jai. Om Tat Sat. We'll stand now for the Aarti. It's on page 17. Thank you.